Good morning, beautiful YouTubers from all around the world. Today we're going to be looking at a very interesting video that is VIXX with Shangri-La, and I'm just really curious what this video has to offer. I have no idea what it has in store for me, but I was looking for something that's over the top, gruesome, very detailed, and a lot of you guys say that this is going to be that video. Now, before we start with the video itself, like always, if you have any recommendations of what you want me to review next, then please make sure to put them in the comments. And of course, if you do want to support the channel, please make sure you hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and of course, make sure to hit that bell. And of course, if you don't have to, you don't have to. You know, that's totally fine. We're all in the same world, but I do love that our community is growing day by day. A month ago, we were on 1,300 subscribers, and now we're so close to 1,500. Come on, guys, we can get there. We can get to 1,500 very soon. But I would just say, let's start the video. Let's see what the VIXX has to offer, and I'm very curious as well what Shangri-La has to offer to all of us. Like always, before we get into the video, I have not seen this video yet, so it's actually very new to me. I only saw this image that we see here. But let's see how this evolves into the next scenes. Very curious. Very nice what we see here so far. It's very silhouette based, and I love these kind of images. I think they are fantastic. I think they look really good. And are you guys actually seeing everything? There we go. Now you have everything in frame. But as you can see here, these kind of shots are just amazing. They have a lot of mystery behind it. You don't know who that person is. You don't see a lot. You just see a silhouette. Really nice. Very nice as well. Very nice shot. Like, it's very contrasting how it goes from blue to pink, and then all of a sudden there's a circle in there, a white circle with a character inside of it that fits the, what is this kind of bird again? A flamingo? No, a peacock. It has a very similar touch to it. Very nice, actually. I love these kind of shots. They're very intuitive, I think. I mean, these are very normal build-up shots, very simple. You know, you start from a low angle and then you slowly reveal the shot, revealing shots. Very nice cut there as well. But what I like a lot are these kind of shots. Very different, very simple though. I mean, this is most likely a bucket, a glass bucket, and then due to the reflection of the water, you get these certain different shapes going through it. You know, that's why his face looks so disformed. But I like it. It's very different from what we see, and it's not that difficult to pull off, but it's just coming to the idea that makes it so special. Really nice. Also, for someone who's interested in this, this could be, for all I know, stock footage. I cannot say it, but if it isn't, fair on them. But this is nothing more than but this is basically paint being injected into water, and it causes this effect. Make sure that the camera is recording slow, because if you slow record this or in slow motion, it's beautiful to look at. You get these kind of effects. Really nice, actually. I remember making those things during science classes when I was in school. I don't know, I was just fascinated to see how paint disperses in the water. It's so beautiful to look at. So this was the element, I think, no? I think this was causing that weird looking face, this cylinder. I don't know if I can 100% say it is, but it's there. It's an asset on the set, so I'm happy that they still utilized it for some other weird shot. Very nice indeed. Beautiful colors. I mean, fantastic, you know, hints of green inside of it. The purple is nice. It's beautiful to look at. That's all I can say. It's fantastic. This is, to me, if anything, one of the best combinations you can have. Natural colors with a slight dash, well, here not a slight, but a dash of pink, purple. Very nice contrasting colors. Beautiful. Beautiful shot here as well. Again, silhouettes. You know, we do not see the characters themselves besides their jackets, but it looks really cool. I'm actually amazed how they were able to pull this off. How are their faces and their skin color so dark while their jackets are so white? I would love to know that, but the only thing I can imagine is that they didn't have a light in front of it, of course, and they just have a light behind the scene that causes this effect, and they adjusted the camera accordingly. Again, not 100% sure, but lovely shot. Really interesting. It's like half a silhouette. Beautiful again. I said this in a lot of my videos actually, that when you work with real elements, in this case water, you just get an amazing video by itself. I think choreography in water is fantastic, and also it allows the dancers to really involve themselves with the element, in this case water. It looks really, really nice. Very nice cut there. Good job on the lip sync. I was not talking about it in a lot of my videos, but when I do see it and it's good, fantastic. I still think there are some newer videos that still fail on the lip sync, and I don't get it. We saw already in many of the making ofs that lip sync is actually done on the spot. They're listening to the music while all this is being filmed. So I don't know what goes wrong there, but it happens still. So I'm happy that they actually pulled this off. And this is a song from 2017. If people are able to nail it back then, they should be able to nail it right now as well. Beautiful shot. I love it with the water. It's just fantastic. I think water is a great, great element. There we go. You see, this is how it was filmed. Really nice. Again, I'm not sure if this was made on the set directly or if this was thought of, but most likely they would have thought of it because it looks very out of place. Now this tube with water. But it's cool. Look at the effects you're getting. Really, as if you're looking through a dream or something. Out of this world, you know, something imaginary. Beautiful slow motions and great job on the tracking, you know, especially keeping him still enough lit that even the mist doesn't dissolve him away. They did a good job here. Like, he's still very nice and shot. Let's have a look there actually at the cutting because it went really quick. Let's see. So 1, okay. 1, 2. In all honesty, it would have been nicer if this was actually the same shot, the same angle, because here you have two members that one, his head is cut away, and the other one, his body is cut away. That's totally okay, but this was nice as well. They should have kept it at the same angle, aka they should have used the same lens at the same distance. Would have looked good. And then there is one more, I think, no? And then they go back to the other one. Okay. Like I say, I just think it would have been nicer to see the entire group and not people being cut off. I always think it's a bit rude when you cut off people's heads. Especially for such a short shot that is like half a second long. It wouldn't have made a big difference. But I really like the video so far. Very luxurious, if I can say so. Very rich colors. I mean, beautiful to look at. And also, one more thing I noticed, they're all shooting this in the same location. As you can see, there's always this white wall in the background, and they're just changing the light. I already said this in many of my videos, but I think it's fantastic that by changing the color of your light, changing the heat, changing the temperature, aka from cold to warm to pink to green, whatever you want to change there, you can get some amazing different looks to your videos. I mean, it just works. And that's how simple it is. You just have to stay creative and see what do you have, what can you work with, and how can I change it to make it look different enough for every different scene. It works. I mean, even by just adding these square boxes, I mean, I bet they're just steel frames in a square with black cloth on top of it. It just looks really different, doesn't it? It's very simple, very cheap to do, but it works. And that is the important point here. Very chill song, no? Like, I would really love to have just the, without their voices, to listen to the what do you call it, the acoustics? Is it? No, it's not the acoustics. It's the, guys, what am I talking about? The I can't think of it at the moment. The sound only. I have no, there's an official term for it. If you guys know, put it in the comments below. This is a test for you guys. But it's just such a relaxing song, actually. Very chill. I still think this is one of my favorite shots here. I think water just makes everything so much better. We've seen it with Stray Kids. We've seen it now here as well with VIXX. We've seen it with multiple groups, and I think these shots always look fantastic because the water, the way it splashes around, even though in this case not extreme, it just makes the scene look so much more amazing. I think this looks great. I think the next best you can do here is to do it in a river or something that is not very high, but a real life location, no studio, with water. That would be amazing. Wow, that is cool. That's a very nice blending option here. So basically you have two videos, I think 3 videos here, 1, 2, 3, laid on top of each other, and then with the blending option you can filter it with something else on top of it. Looks really nice. Very nice. I don't know if this is something that they're trying to recreate here, but it feels like I'm in a painting. It feels like I'm being drawn at the moment. Is that something that they're trying to create here? Because every element here that you see, it seems to have to do with paint. It has to do with colors. It has to do with mixing. It has to do with coming together. And I know the subtitles are there, but I wasn't paying attention too much to it. But I have a feeling this is what it's about. And I might be completely wrong, but if not, they're still portraying it really, really strong, which is beautiful. All the different color palettes, you know, the red, the green, the blues, the pink. It really just seems I'm looking at a painting being drawn. It's actually very artistic if you think about it in that sense. Like, how does it live to be inside of a canvas? You know, the thing you draw on. Like, how does that feel? It's fantastic. You know, how an idea, how a fantasy comes alive. Do you guys get that feeling too? This shot, the only thing that irritates me a little bit is that even though the focus should be him, but at the same time it should not be him. It's really this tattoo and they're trying to focus on it. But here the focus itself is pulled on this element here, which I don't really get. It would be nicer if they pulled focus, so this is sharp, or his face is sharp. It's a little bit, I don't get it. Why would they focus on the back? Maybe this was a misfocus, I cannot say, but I don't understand why this thing would have more importance than him. Just saying. Again, beautiful shot. And as you can see, that this is in that pool they put it, so that you get these awesome reflections in the bottom with the very still water. Then a moon put in post there as well. Looks fantastic, you know, very clean, very poster-like, and also the color palettes are, I mean, guys, these guys or girls, whoever come up with these color palettes for these music videos, you do a fantastic job. Even here, for example, I don't know what they're trying to portray here, and I might be completely wrong, but I have a feeling in one of the previous shots, he was looking at it, you know, with his hands behind his back at these elements here. It seems as if he's looking at art, but art that we do not see. Art that's hidden, art that only he sees, but we don't. Very interesting, you know, what they're trying to take away here. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me in the comments below, what does this scene mean? There must be a reason to why there's just black cloth over these frames, but it looks cool still. Very different from what I see. So much to analyze in this video. Nice cut. And back to the silhouette. And that's it. Wow, that's actually it. It ended quicker than I thought. So guys, that was Shangri-La by VIXX. And I just want to say, this is actually a good video. It's nothing over the top. I'm not a big fan of, let's say, fake locations. I know that they were in a studio. Maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe this, you know, came out in winter. Maybe it's just a bit too cold outside. I have no idea. There's many reasons for it, most likely. I mean, you won't invest money into something unless you're 100% sure you have to do it over there. But what they actually did with it, with every different scene, they did a good job. With minimal props, with the swimming pool, with all these different elements, they still made every scene look very unique. And I still think they did a great job here. And the importance here, they have a beautiful color palette going around non-stop, which makes every scene just so unique, but also a little bit rememberable. You know, you had the pink scene, you had the yellow scene, you had the green with pink scene, you have the blue scene, you have the white scene, the red scene, you know, as if you're looking at a color palette, as if someone wants to draw something. I might be completely wrong here. But guys, tell me what the story is actually about, because from what I see, I'm living a painting. I'm living how something is being drawn, how something is being created, how something is being, you know, getting alive or coming alive. It's actually very interesting to look at. And it seems as if every VIXX member is a paintbrush. I might be completely wrong here, but guys, put it in the comments below to say how wrong I am or how correct I am. I tried to pay attention a little bit to the subtitles, but I must say it's still a very fun video to look at. I think the choreography is very interesting. It's a very chill song by itself, and it's also just very nice to look at. It's nothing too complicated, it's nothing too over top, but I am still very excited to look at Voodoo Doll, because you guys are telling me that there is a non-clean version, which I really have to analyze. You know, I love things that are not very clean, so I'm really curious what it has to offer. But guys, now the question is, what do you actually think of Shangri-La and VIXX? Do you like the music video? Do you not like the music video? Like I already said, it's a good music video, but it's not the most exciting that I've seen in a long time. There are several examples out there that are a little bit more exciting to me and a little bit more different from what we have already seen in the past, but for what it is, it's still a good video. The editing is good, the color palettes are good, everything just looks very exciting, and there are some elements that I have not seen in any other videos before. For example, the water bending, the reflections of creating different elements. I mean, I know it exists, but I've never seen it in a K-pop video before, so it is quite exciting still to see all these different new ideas coming to screen. So yeah guys, thank you very much for watching, and like always, if you did enjoy the video, just make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and of course make sure to check out the Patreon down below. It is slowly growing more and more, and I'm very excited actually to see how this community is growing, and I love your input. I love how we can say whatever we want about whatever video without hurting anyone. This is a noble place where there are no wars on any video. Everyone is welcome to watch them. So guys, I'll hope to see you on the next video, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.